Welcome to Paddock F1 News. A major shift in Formula One traditions has been announced by Mercedes-AMG Petronas as the team prepares to unveil its 2025 challenger, the W16, at the Bahrain International Circuit on February 25th. This marks the first time in nearly a decade that the team will not launch its car at Silverstone. With pre-season testing set to begin in Bahrain on February 26th, this decision reflects a new approach as the team fine-tunes its strategies for the season ahead. Click subscribe button and the bell icon for another F1 news update. Mercedes' decision to launch the W16 in Bahrain is a significant departure from tradition. Historically, the team has introduced its new cars at Silverstone, often braving freezing temperatures and rain. However, with the 2025 season marking the fourth year under the current technical regulations, Mercedes is seizing the opportunity to adapt its approach. The promotional event on February 25th, held under FIA guidelines, will allow the W16 to run up to 200 kilometers, around 36 laps at the Bahrain International Circuit. This will give drivers George Russell and rookie Kimi Antonelli their first chance to experience the car before official testing begins. It always rains at Silverstone, so we decided we didn't want to stand in the freezing rain anymore. Bahrain provides better conditions for testing, and it gives us an opportunity to focus on fine-tuning our car under race-like conditions. Toto Wolff, archived statement. The late launch offers Mercedes a significant advantage in development time, particularly for their power unit, as they can refine the W16 right up to the unveiling. This strategic timing reflects a growing trend among teams to optimize their designs as they strive for a competitive edge. Adding to the excitement, the W16's striking new livery will make its global debut at Formula One's official 75th anniversary celebration on February 18th at London's O2 Arena. The season launch event at the O2 Arena is shaping up to be a spectacular celebration of Formula One's legacy. But what about other teams? How are they planning their reveals? It's an interesting mix of strategies this year. Williams is set to unveil their FW47 on February 14th, complete with a special Valentine's Day livery. Meanwhile, Ferrari and Aston Martin will showcase their cars online shortly after the O2 event, with Ferrari's reveal scheduled for February 19th. Some teams, however, are taking a completely different approach. Instead of hosting dedicated launch events, they plan to unveil their cars directly at the Bahrain International Circuit, when testing begins on February 26th. This choice highlights the importance of maximizing every second of development time under Formula One's demanding regulations. Speaking of timing, how does this impact Mercedes' prospects for the 2025 season? Mercedes' decision to delay their launch until the last possible moment indicates confidence in their engineering processes. 4 years into this era of technical regulations, teams like Mercedes have fine-tuned their designs, minimizing the risk of major issues during early testing. For Kimi Antonelli, this marks a pivotal moment in his career. As the youngest driver on the grid, he joins the sport with high expectations and immense potential. Pairing him with the experienced George Russell gives Mercedes a dynamic lineup, with Russell leading the charge and mentoring his new teammate. This also raises the question of whether Mercedes can challenge Red Bull's dominance. The W16 is rumored to feature significant aerodynamic improvements and further advancements in engine efficiency. Could this be the car to bring Mercedes back to championship-winning form? That's the big question. After a challenging period following the introduction of the new regulations in 2022, Mercedes has gradually regained momentum. The W15 was a solid step forward, and the team will be looking to build on that success with the W16. But the competition is fiercer than ever. Red Bull, Ferrari, and Aston Martin are all expected to bring strong contenders to the grid. Meanwhile, McLaren and Alpine have been making steady progress, aiming to disrupt the top order. It's clear that the stakes are higher than ever as we approach the 2025 season. From car launches to pre-season testing, what should fans keep an eye on in the coming weeks? The car launches will give us our first glimpse of how teams are interpreting the regulations this season. Watch for aerodynamic innovations, updates to cooling systems, and of course the liveries that will define the grid. Pre-season testing, scheduled for February 26 to 28, will be crucial. This is the only chance for teams to evaluate their cars in real-world conditions before the season opener in Bahrain on March 9th. Reliability, pace, and driver feedback during testing will be key indicators of who's ready to fight for the championship. With so much at stake, the 2025 Formula One season promises to be one of the most exciting in recent years. We'll be covering every moment as it happens, from car launches to testing, all the way to the season opener in Bahrain. Stay with us for the latest updates, exclusive interviews, and in-depth analysis as Formula One celebrates its 75th anniversary in style. The countdown to the new season is officially on,